pour la suite de la seconde enquête du jeu Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment. Donc c'est parti. Voilà, c'est le nom, l'énigme du train fantôme. Donc un petit temps de chargement. C'est parti. On s'était arrêté à la gare de Chesterfield, dans lequel on n'a pas trop regardé ce qui se
This
passait
bin
là-dedans.
is full of empty bottles. How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Donc d'abord, on va analyser ce qui pourrait paraître d'anodin ou de décrire le personnage, comme le ferait un bon vieux Sherlock Holmes. Tac. Donc lui c'est un alcoolique. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Du fil de pêche. Sûrement il y a une activité passionnante.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Ah, ça c'est un peu foiré ça.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Je vous préviens, ça sera plutôt court aujourd'hui.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Attendez. Ça, c'est vraiment un bon système du jeu, je trouve vraiment très bien. C'est le fait d'associer deux choses qui vont ensemble, qui vont faire une déduction, qui vont nous permettre d'avancer sur l'enquête. Donc du coup, télégramme de Chesterfield, Chesterfield Station, signal par télégramme, l'arrivée et le départ du train fantôme. Évidemment. Ah ah. Passez. Moi je dirais qu'il est passé à Chesterfield. Ça paraîtrait plus logique. Pour qu'on nous envoie là-bas, que ce soit un lieu et tout, je pense que ça serait plus logique.
A telegraph. A fishing advertisement. A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Ah. Tâche faire un train factice, d'accord. Alors je sais pas si vous m'entendez bien, j'ai des gros doutes. Bon, de toute façon c'est la première fois que je parle. Vous me direz si ça passe, de toute façon je le verrai. Et je suis désolé avant si vous m'entendez pas. De toute façon je dis beaucoup de merde donc c'est pas grave.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Un mini-jeu certainement.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should.
Bon, je moi ça me casse les couilles ces trucs, donc hop là, je passe.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a head...
Celui-là, le plus gros bug que j'avais jamais vu. Alors... Ah. C'est quoi? Hop là. En fait, c'est un coup monté. C'était pas un vrai train qui passait, c'est ce petit truc de merde.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle.
Je vais en ranger.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Beaucoup d'éléments. Évidemment. Voilà, c'est froid là, pour l'instant. Du coup, il faut que j'aille ailleurs.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Oula. Il faut trouver une route similaire.
Here it is.
Voilà.
There is a side branch to the railway. Its
Putain, il y a un
first
énorme
switch
lac, hein, donc
is
comment-
located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Merci à la personne qui vient d'arriver sur le live, c'est sympa. C'est cool. Oula. On va aller là ou pas ?
has rusted, but it still works.
Ouais. Je vais pas aller là, je reviendrai après. Est-ce que tu peux juste me dire, toi qui est en train de me suivre, est-ce que tu m'entends bien ou pas? Manifeste-toi, vas-y.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Oh, le bordel.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish... These ashes and cigar stubs...
That means that the fellow spent...
Well, apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of...
Bah écoutez, on va s'arrêter là. Ça va être le parfait moment pour s'arrêter. Alors, qui est cette personne du coup? Est-ce un Mexicain? Est-ce un Chilien? Vous le saurez au prochain épisode de demain, donc ça sera toujours vers 14h environ. Donc on se retrouve demain. J'espère que ça vous a plu. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à liker. Et du coup, à bientôt.